G-Man Boxing. Do you know what I mean? Every single live he donates. I see him on other lives donating. He's got the bag on it.
Alright, people. Yep, bit of a different background. No ripped jeans. But damn, people, we gotta talk about this. Like, I had to bring... I'm glad I used these headphones in the gym and they got a mic built in on them, so thank God for that. But people, we got breaking news. It just seems like breaking news is coming absolutely everywhere, doesn't it? Because we're getting the Eubank versus Ben situation, which is going. But today, it was announced that Team Joshua have agreed terms with Tyson Fury. So 258 management have come back. Eddie Hearn has said AJ wants all that smoke. December 3rd, looking likely it's going to be in the Principality Stadium. Obviously, I know the camera angle, before anyone says it, is probably not the best. Yeah, look, I don't have a stand, so I'm just holding it where the sat-nav is. So it's probably going to look a bit dodgy there, but hey, I'm not going to keep this video long. So the terms are, it's 60-40 in Fury's favour. If AJ wins, there's a rematch. And the rematch, now this was the sticking point. There was originally, they wanted 60-40 in AJ's favour for the rematch. But if there is a rematch and AJ wins, it's a 50-50 split. Alright? December 3rd, as Tyson Fury wanted, not the 17th. Principality Stadium in Cardiff. Looking likely it's going to be a joint pay-per-view between DAZN and BT Sports, which was another potential sticking point. Yeah, damn. I seen someone report as well that if England finish runner-up in their group, they'll play their last 16 game in the World Cup on the 3rd. And if they win their group, they play their last 16 game on the 4th. So either way, England versus whoever could lead into Fury AJ. Or potentially could be the next day. So, yeah, big development in this one. As I said, the news broke only a few hours ago. By the time I get home, I have another video planned when I get home to record and have a live. Just wouldn't get time to do it, so I said to hell with it. I have the mic and the headphone, I have the car, might as well just do it. And look, if it doesn't look right, I can always just slap a few pics and audio or some of them videos over it, so I can turn it into an audio. So it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So what are your thoughts? AJ versus Fury. Obviously, look, I've said it once, I'll say it again. My preference is undisputed. Now, I get the fact that most people, myself included, don't give AJ much of a chance, and we would pick Tyson Fury. I mean, I certainly will be. But at the end of the day, heavyweight boxing is famously unpredictable. It's not like welterweight, where if you've got two welterweights fighting and they're fighting reasonably good opponents, but they're better, you just know that, like Crawford is better than Sean Porter will say, and Spence is better than you guess. It's unlikely there'll be an upset. But with the heavyweight division, upsets are part and parcel because they're not as skilled. They hit so hard, shocks can happen. And I said this last year when AJ was going to fight Alexander Usyk and Fury was going to fight Wilder. The plan was both of them win, have their fight then 2022. And I said, I guarantee you one of them will lose. I said, more than likely AJ, but it wouldn't shock me if AJ wins, Fury loses, or vice versa. And obviously AJ lost again to Usyk. We're waiting on Usyk. He's recovering at the minute, so obviously that fight's not going to happen until next year. But you do worry, will that mean that if AJ potentially wins, they have another rematch next year? It's going to delay that even more. Alexander Usyk, does he take an in-between fight? Does he then mandatories? So, look, I just want to get Undisputed over the line, see an Undisputed champion. But as a boxing fan, I do want to see this fight as well. Obviously, with Tyson Fury, he's catching AJ probably at his worst. Not in terms of physical regression, because I don't think that AJ has regressed physically. But he suffered, basically, for all intents and purposes, he suffered a breakdown in the ring, a mental breakdown. His confidence is probably shot to pieces. He's a back-to-back losses. He's actually come in, and again, amazingly, the WBC have put him in at number 6 in the rankings. So the question of him having back-to-back losses and not being ranked, well, that's gone. So it can happen as a voluntary defense. He's in at number 6 in the rankings for the WBC. Of course he is. So yeah, look, everything is in favour for Fury to win this fight. It is. And would I pick him to win? Of course I would. I can't see any other result than a Fury win. But at the end of the day, that's when upsets happen in heavyweight boxing, isn't it? So, look, AJ Fury, the terms are agreed on AJ's side. They said they were waiting, stemming from the death of the Queen last week, so they didn't want to announce it then, but the terms have been agreed on AJ's side. Eddie Hearn seems game for it. Again, like I said it once, I'll say it again. As a fan, I do want to see this fight. Obviously, my preference is undisputed, but I do want to see it. But if I was managing AJ, I would say, nah, mate. Unless you know and you're just thinking, I want this money fight and then I can sail off into the sunset. I would personally, from the outside looking in, I would just say, look, mate, just work with Garcia for the next year, take a few fights and see how it goes. Because I don't know, I just can't see him winning this fight. I really can't. I would definitely, and like, it's not because I'm a big fan of AJ. Look, people say like you're a fanboy of AJ. I've been called a hater as well of AJ. I'm indifferent at the end of the day. I don't care who wins or loses, but I like seeing these big fights happen when both guys are at their best, and I don't think AJ is anywhere near his best at the minute. I think he needs a lot of rebuilding, and I think that with Fury knows that, and I think Fury would get up for this fight a lot more, maybe even than a Usyk, because there's that rivalry. Like when he was on his hiatus, people were giving him what about Anthony Joshua. Now the roles are reversed, and I think he's always kind of felt that, look, when he beat Klitschko, he never really kind of got that much credit, wasn't that praised by the public. And when Joshua beat him, less convincingly mind you, Joshua was praised. So I think there's always been that chip on his shoulder there. So look, we'll see what the development is on this, but I want to report it now. AJ Fury, on Team AJ's behalf, they've agreed it. So it looks likely that we're going to get this fight. It's more and more likely by the day we're going to get it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button if you could. I don't plan on doing many videos like this in the car, but this was just, this was just so sudden. I was like, I have to do it. I got to do it. Thank God I have this with the mic built in. And yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the video, people. Smash the like button if you could. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I got a video planned later, Eubank video, and obviously we're going live with a guest at about 8. So until then, I'll talk to you. Peace.